Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another, well, not really a tutorial. This is more of a little sneak peek. Sneak peek. This is a map that me and my friend Jack have been working on. He helped me create the idea and just generally what this map is, and I've been doing the, redstone work. So I'm very excited to show you, but I'm not going to show you it all yet, because it's going to be a pretty cool map when it's done, and I'd like to not spoil it. But I do want to show you something. If you have seen my recent Minecraft tutorial, it was about how to use testfor command function thingies in the command block. Well, this is a cool, awesome example that I just installed. And basically what this game is, let me go ahead and explain. This game is basically a PvP, player versus everyone, or team versus team, pretty much. We got 4 teams. Class selection, you have 4 classes that I still have to set up again, redo. And then you also have a first to which wins. So first to 25, first to 50, first to 100. Now this is going to be down by default. Don't worry, I'll show you around everything else once the actual map premieres. So here's some cool stuff right here. So notice my score. Actually, let me go ahead and reset my score over here, the entire leaderboard. There we go. Alright. Now there might be a few flaws in this system because I haven't completely seen it in action. I just literally got done. So I'm going to go ahead and premiere it. Alright, here we go. First to 25 kills wins. And that's just a notification. And so I'm on Team Blue. As you can see, I pointed as if you could see my finger pointing into the screen, but you couldn't, so that was useless. But I'm going to go ahead and set my score. I have an objective called kill to 25. Notice it teleports me, it would teleport everybody, it would remove my score, it set me to adventure mode, and it said Team Blue wins, SystemZee got to 25. Basically, whenever someone wins, it'll TP them out of the map back to here and say who won in the chat. It'll clear their inventory, it'll set them to adventure mode, and this works for all of it, actually. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And notice it does the same thing. And if we do it to 100, it does the same thing. Now, you might be wondering, okay, it says Team Blue and it has your name there, but how do we know it works for everything? Well, it does. Let me show you. That's probably, no, it's not. Alright, Team Red. Set my score to 25. Team Red wins, SystemZee got to 25. The only thing is the order of these, they're different for some reason. And if we say that for 50, it works. And just to show you, it works with 100 too. I'm just going to go ahead and go to purple. You'll see if I go ahead and turn on 50 again, set my score to 50, Team Purple wins. Now it's not the best looking text, but it's better than nothing. And actually I'll go ahead and go to yellow now. So now 100. Team Yellow wins. That is how I do that. Now I notice those colors are not the same. I'll do that later. You guys don't want to see me do that right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set my score back to 0, or I could have just pressed this button. And then I'm going to go ahead and join the appropriate team that you guys know is my favorite, and that's blue. So here's what's going on. It's not really that difficult. The main thing I wanted to show you, well, not only I'm proud of my creation, and I want to show you because I'm proud of it, but 2, just because it's really cool and really interesting, and it might help you if you're making a mini-map. So pretty much what I have is levers, of course. I could do buttons, but I was a little cheap and didn't want to do T flip-flops. So basically, just to separate these, I have them all going different lengths. And before, this is like a disclaimer. There's probably a lot easier ways. I could have kept this really compact, but I didn't because I didn't know what I was going into, and it was pretty crazy. But alright, so I'm going to go with the first line first. This is the 25 line. So it goes down, of course, and before it goes to the, what's this called? I always forget. Inverter. Before it goes into the inverter, it runs over this command block which says first to 25 kills wins. Okay, and basically it sets this timer going. Let me go ahead and turn the lever on. First to 25 kills wins. You'll see the timer going, and this is a really easy timer. I showed you guys how to do it in the last tutorial. And then it basically just goes through here. Oh, dang it. Let me go ahead and get in. There we go. Alright, so, and then what it does is it just goes to this loop. And I've shown you, like, this is what I showed you in the test for, but this really shows what you can do with it. It checks to see if the score is to 25 on all of these, and if it does, it outputs the block behind it using comparators. And once that does, if any of these, or even the ones that are on 50 or the ones that are on 100, if any of them get activated, then what it will do is go to this one single little line, and this is connected to everything. It will set their score to 0. It'll TP them to a location, clear their inventory, and set them to adventure mode. Proud, I am very proud. The only issue is that if someone disconnects and they're on the battlefield, they won't be teleported, which is really crappy if you ask me. I don't know how to get around that, but this isn't going to be really anything that you should put on a public server, but more of just a server or a game you would want to play with your friends. So it will be releasing soon. Once it does, I'll explain a whole bunch of it. A lot of it's really close to done. The biggest part, and this is probably where the map will be finished, is once this right here is done. This is going to be where you get all your items and such from the class selection. So yeah, this will not be compatible with Bucket, sadly. And this should, I believe this is all going to be on the snapshots, although it might work on 1.5. I think it actually will. I think it'll work on any version of Minecraft that has command blocks, comparators, and all that. So it shouldn't have to be on snapshots, but I don't know. I'll have testers for it. But yeah. So if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. Possibly check out my tutorials where I teach how to do stuff like this. And I will see you guys in the next one. My name is SystemZee. Thank you for watching.